Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you. Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you.
And now, welcome to Ragashanti Live with your host, Miss Cherry Wash Belly, Dr. Ragashanti.
So right now it's about 26 minutes after 9 o'clock. That means it's time for...
Can you believe it? Oh my God, do you believe that?
Let me tell you something.
Oh my God, do you believe that?
Bing bang 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 bang. Bam skram bam boom. For can you believe it, this morning we're going to Finland now. Finland. Helsinki, Finland. Well, is Helsinki the capital of Finland? Anybody know that? I don't know. You know who we need for us? One of them little picnic there in the, you know, the mini school challenge. The primary school. Them bright like Woyoooyy. They know something where me don't know. They look picnic there. You ever notice? Me I listen to them like, no, for real, you know. Your hands. You ever watch the little mini school challenge on TVJ? Eh? You ever notice the little picnic there know some whole heap of thing where we don't know? And think I saw it set up, but we know enough things where them don't know too. We know enough things where them nothing know. So they care more than we. Anyway, there's an interesting thing, you know. The most popular place in a state or in a country is not necessarily the capital, you know. You know that? Like New York City is not the capital of New York State. It's Albany. Miami is not the capital of Florida. One next place where them parliament or Congress or them assembly there and thing. Very often it is not the case. But our most popular city in Jamaica is Kingston. And Kingston is the capital. But at one time it was Spanish Town. And then take a Spanish Town ratings and thing. Spanish Town probably Mayor Waitley name. So we need to get it back because Spanish Town is happening. Kingston is not. Anyway, we're at Helsinki, Finland right you know. And the Finnish parliament, them decide, say, them make a law right now where say people, you can't take leave from work if you're going to make love. The thing I drew up me I make. There was a thing I drew up me I make. Well, you can't imagine, I submit a letter to the management and staff of my respective place of employment. This is to inform you that I need 2 weeks leave in order to sort out my wife properly. The sorting out has been on the decrease lately and I need to... and by law, I can't... Make me read this up here. Helsinki, Finland. Members of the Finnish parliament are making history by suggesting eligible adults to be allowed, quote, love leave, end quote, to spend more time with loved ones. Parliament member Tommy Taberman said by discussing the possibility of love leave for adults across Finland, Finnish politicians were moving into uncharted territory. The Independent said on Saturday. Next week, we are making history, talking about love in the parliament, the Social Democrats said. Taberman made a point of detailing what the week-long leave from work, what would be available for and what would not count as an acceptable prerequisite. Oh, it is not a sex leave, but in a much wider sense gives people a chance to maintain their relationships, the parliamentary official said. The politicians are also set to discuss new ways to teach children how to, quote, be human, end quote, through the country schools to avoid problems in the future, the newspaper said. Oh, so they're making it clear that it is not a sex leave, It's a love leave, right? So you can't send in something to a, you want to make it law, you just send in to your boss, say, listen now, I need to spend more time with family and create more love with my loved ones and so forth and thing. And the courts and the employers would be obligated to grant you your love leave. And down at the bottom, they said they're also going to teach children how to be human. Of course, that necessarily means that they have a problem with children not being human right now. Okay. Well, the Finns, and them people up in them area in Amsterdam, they've always had some cutting edge legislation up there and stuff. Well, who knows? They could be onto something right here. There are a lot of things that when we start, we laugh off of them. You remember one time the people, they start to them I sell water. Oh, everybody, everybody forgot to say, like, what the water start sell? Like in a buckle. You remember when them they just start sell water, people say, but what kind of foolishness that? I think then the water in a pipe, who would have want to go buy water? See it there? Water, $1 billion industry. Anyway, that was...
Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Oh my God, do you believe that?
Let me tell you something.
Oh my God, do you believe that? Can you believe it?
Welcome back to Ragashanti Live with your host, Miss Cherry Wash Belly, Dr. Ragashanti.
Yo, welcome back up in the thing, the real Jamaican sin thing. With me, Mr. Mixup and Blenda, Miss Cherry Wash Belly, Ragashanti. Wants the blessings and respect. And I don't know, so the topic of the week is, what is the biggest mix-up you know about? What is the biggest precker you know about? Enough respect and thing. Yo, me I look on the front page of the Gleaner, and the Commissioner of Police, Rear Admiral Hard. That name is just weird for pronouncing. But him there between a black man and a white man. And him brown. So it just looks shade I go cross, see? From black to white. Right? And thing. But people between me and Uno know. Uno remember that ad the way I tell about at the front of the Gleaner. With a baby there. The ad come back, the baby there on the front of the Gleaner again. No, man, I don't know. I don't know. There's something about that baby that throw me off. There's a baby on the front of the Gleaner there. He come back again. Well, it's an ad from Kipper diesel generators, ultra-silent generators, which is quite fashionable now, given the propensity for outages on the power circuit. And thing, distributed by the Carlissa Enterprise Limited. And the generator, I understand, is a very good generator. So we don't want anybody in anywhere to think that we are saying anything about the generator. So we are big up Kipper generator, diesel generator, KIPOR diesel generators. They're ultra silent, and we love that. Silent generators. Because when light gone and you have the headache, then enough time the other headache is when people generator kick in and you can't sleep at night time. What is the use you have light and you're deaf? Anyway, but beside them, basically I said the generator can work so silent that even a baby can't sleep. But this baby, I don't know all babies look good, but is that true that all babies look good? No, let me could just admit it. Some of them must just tell the truth. You have some baby out there, them don't look good. And people are walking and just assume that all baby. You ever go up to a baby and say, oh, hi, look, let me see your baby. Ooh, that's your baby. You have 1 and 2 baby who just never quite make it and think them have like challenges, facial challenges. But anyway, this baby, you know, and it's not like it's a terrible looking baby. There's just something. I must say the chin, you know. The chin wrap up a certain way, man. No, something about that baby. I need to talk to that baby. That kind of baby. Yeah, man. So that's one of the biggest mix-up where you know about, the biggest precca where you know about. I have a caller where we end with yesterday. Well, okay, bring her around, because I tell you, Danique, this is one of pepper. Bruce, Jermaine, this is one of pepper. Morning.
Yes, Raga.
Greetings, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hear.
Tell us about my friend now.
Yeah.
He 12 years old working on Barra Santa Cruz.
Right. So you have to hold on, Jermaine. Don't turn up my voice too much. I just want to hear she a little louder. Yeah?
Yeah. You hear me now?
Yeah, man. May I hear you now?
She was working on Barra Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
That's my friend.
Yeah.
So she leave the work now. She the home Clarendon. She get a work in the Westmoreland up at the guest house, Paradise Hill.
Right.
So she now tell me some must left at the work because they want not best now pay more money and them not check the stock. So me can't come up there. So me say, all right, then me tell her, so me have to leave work on a Monday because it's a Monday me get me pay upon.
Right.
So when me go up there now, she have a friend up there from England, she named Kim, where she meet up there. So Kim did come
So Kim are the one, Kim are the friend, Kim are fear friend.
Yeah, they're my friend where they meet up at the guest house.
Up at the guest house, all right, yeah.
Friend, yeah.
Right.
So me go up there now and meet Kim.
Right.
Yeah, so me and Kim kind of...
Well, avoid the names, just say another friend, you know? All right, go on, yeah.
That's the name thing, but friend, you kind of mix it up there, so right?
Me know, but...
So when me go up there and meet Stacey friend now.
Right.
I get to sign out, say no, she not so like me when me there on her man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she prefer when Stacey there on him man.
Right.
So...
Wait, how long ago this happened?
I call it say 1 year or something now.
Okay, and that she still about?
Kim there England.
Oh, so go on, talk.
So... When it come down to I think on Wednesday man they went to married on the Tuesday, no?
So hold on, so Stacey friend don't like you because she feels that you are a man thief. She thinks that you are a man thief. She don't want you near a man because you might want to thief her man.
No, she me look like a man thief and that's why she see so.
She brand you up like she know things about you, alright. So she tell Stacey, say, she for watch you because she don't want you near her man. So she tell Stacey for watch.
She tell Stacey, you know, she tell Stacey say, oh, she not like when me there on her man. She don't just say me there on her man.
Right.
She prefer when she there on the man.
She prefer when Stacey there on the man.
Yeah,
so she tell Stacey that I don't know, say, Stacey take her man.
She don't know say Stacey take her man.
Go on, talk.
So the Tuesday night now, they have to sleep in a separate bedroom because of the Wednesday now, they have to go and go get married.
Right.
So... The girlfriend now that are the fiancé now rent a room, the blue room, one expensive room, they now in the best room.
Okay.
They put the man in he sleep in now, can't tell them they must sleep separate because of the wedding.
Right.
So now the man did come to me and tell me, say he might go up in my room. Say my Stacey up there.
Okay.
But Stacey never know say nothing to me yet. So in the night now when me the out of the bar, if Stacey up.
Well on, so you and Stacey that stay in the same room?
Yeah, me and Stacey.
Oh, so basically him want the room for himself, for him and Stacey.
Yeah.
So him basically I tell you, say, him I beg you the blind, you know, so if you can come out of the room, so him can go in there, go spend time with Stacey.
Yeah, but Stacey, I don't want to tell me so yet. So when he go up there
so wait, and this is the night before the wedding?
Yeah.
And I Kim him got married?
The morning was the wedding.
Okay, all right.
So Stacey did call me up now, I tell me, say, me must...
Well, I call you up and tell you, say what?
Stacey called me now and say, yo, no come up at the room yet. They hear me call you and tell you to come up there.
Okay.
So me not say nothing to her. Me say, all right, man, that's all right, man.
Okay.
So when me did they know, when you go back the Wednesday morning now, that go and see now, because the two of them sleep are starting out, go on and you go back over the room now.
Okay, well, no, don't jump the gun there now. So the youth, what him do? Him tell you to come out of the room, and which room you going in?
Which room me going in?
Yeah.
He going in the blue room.
Oh, so you go up at the penthouse room where him did there?
Yeah, the blue room.
And him go down at the room where you and Stacey did there?
Yeah, but at the time when him did tell me did at the bar that time because Stacey did have customers and me did go in the bar for Stacey because then they don't go to starting out.
Okay. So him go down there and him and Stacey do them thing.
Yeah, he must say so do them thing.
Hold on, and again, this is the night before the wedding.
The night before the wedding, the Tuesday night and the Wednesday morning was the wedding.
All right, then go on talk.
So them sleep did for a couple hours
Eh.
straight.
Uh-huh.
Now the Wednesday morning come, they fi get married now. The youth did still go checking where see me in there, watch no face.
Uh-huh.
So guess who put on all the frock to know? Stacey put on her frock to, you know.
But Stacey was the chief bridesmaid.
Yeah.
So all them time now when Stacey help the bride dress and fix up Kim and them something and whatever and so forth, you know, Stacey did a sort out the groom all along. Up to the night before.
Even the night before, couple hours before.
Right, okay, go on talk.
So, when they don't get now, me go in the room to, you know, cause our hair, I mean, they don't have one scissors, now I clip off our hair, now, you know, Stacey, you know what the thing of is stretch out all our eyelash?
Yeah.
Stacey, they all do that, they fear put on our makeup, you know.
Uh-huh.
Start her out everything, you know, all the frock was Stacey, we're going to wedding, I think she buy it, was at 75% think she buy it.
Who buy it?
The one where I get married.
At the bride, all the dress for Stacey, you're pretty much sure it's the bride buy it for you.
25% sure.
Right.
Yeah, that 25% that he here for us, Stacey.
Okay.
So now then, so the wedding go on everything now, you know, then go on at the wedding. When they come out now, I mean, I'll take a picture with the two of them, they together to Stacey and Kim, they together, take the picture, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so now then go on for the girl at the wedding.
Uh-huh.
But me don't know nothing about the wedding, how long they go. So
Okay.
they come back now.
Yeah.
Me they out on the pool side here when they come. So the couples now, they come around on the pool side now, so they get champagne and glass.
Yeah.
Then go in at the pool house. Stacey come around to catch the three of them in at the pool, you know.
Who catch three or who in a pool?
No, me mean so the three of them in at the pool at you know.
Okay, so Stacey, the bride and the groom in at the pool.
In at the pool one time, because me can't swim, me no go in at the pool.
Okay, all right.
And
then
one of them they are drink champagne, you know.
Yeah.
But me don't know.
Uh-huh.
Had that go on.
But
I know she don't find out.
all right, Ruth, don't leave. But you say, because you know, some people did that say, boy, the story is so incredible.
Yeah,
We did that try. All right.
Friends say me for you that as a meal and a girl call me and tell me say, she not so believe me. Say,
all right, we can't.
Now, me give Ruth the number to tell Ruth so we call up Stacey.
Ruth, call Stacey right now for her. We're going to call Stacey. I'm going to hear Stacey confirm that one because I met you strong like, whoa. I met you strong like crab back. And thing. You understand? Yes, me said it. What you do? Me just go and sit my minty while Ruth call Stacey. No, man, leave that on your hands. I could hear the dialing and everything. We want to hear the whole dying, you know. We're into details on this show. Make I sit my minty right here. Hallelujah. Me said it, I'm minty proper. Me said you ever in a mix up like this in a year. Like, me! All right. We call Stacey and no auntie. That time Stacey go answer. Auntie, we don't know if she go answer. Phone a ring. We can go and sip him in tea. Yeah, man, minty bad.
Hello?
Hello?
All right, come here.
Hello? Hello?
Huh?
Yes, Stacey?
Oh, it's fast?
Stacey?
Yes.
How you do? This is This is Ragashanti calling you. How you do? You all right?
Yes.
Yes, Stacey. See if you can move her from the noise a little bit now. We're calling from the radio, yeah?
Okay.
All right. Yeah, man. One of your friends did a call and do that kind of pinch you and I give one little met where it go down one time with one of your friends who did a get married.
Okay.
You remember about Iran had your friend who did get your friend from England who did a get married, you remember?
Yes.
And think so we all like hear some little drama did go down with it and thing, are true?
Yes.
And think we hear say the groom did love you half, man, are true?
Yes. England to Raga.
Eh?
Yes, Raga.
Well on. I'm going to talk to Stacey there, yeah. So Stacey, the groom did love you half.
Yes.
Then I went, him did love you half, so I could have watched him look you?
Yes, I him look me and me look him.
Okay, so weird. So the groom door was your friend man door, don't it?
Yes.
Okay, and him did look you and things. So weird. So when him did marry them friend, him did a draw for you?
Yeah,
Yes, because him and I live upstairs and me and him downstairs.
Oh, him and I live upstairs and you and him live downstairs.
Yes.
Okay, so how long it go on? How long it go on? How long him did they
It
text it?
lasts about 1-3 months because him the go way back.
Oh, seeing. But we are here say thing did the way the thing did kind of strong between the two and all the night before him get married. Are you
Yes.
Okay, you and him going with things.
Yes.
True. Okay, then tell me something I know. The Kim, the girl from England who he married to, she was your friend?
Him make me know the girl still, and I never really know her still.
Oh, seeing. But you was a bridesmaid?
If me was there,
You didn't at the wedding?
yes, me did take part in the wedding.
You take part in the wedding and things. So you did all help the bride, and thing and stuff, don't it? And thing.
Yeah.
Then how you feel knowing say you all did help all the bride, and the night before you and the bride, you and the groom did a sort out.
Me never feel no way.
You never You never feel no way?
No, sir.
You never feel no way you and the bride they interact and you take care of her and all them thing there and all when the groom look tired you probably there said that me make him tired. You never feel no way with that?
No, sir, me not feel no way.
But when I say some woman will listen here right now and say, boy, yeah, even if them, even if them involved with another woman, man, them couldn't really day in the woman wedding party and help her out and all them things. So people are listening and I say, Jano, Stacy, cool.
But the bridesmaids rate me,
Exactly, she rate you. So some people say, why is she rate you? You're not going to sleep with her man when she going to get married to the night before she get married? Eh? Some
yes,
people.
I mean, and him sleep before him and him got married to her the other morning.
So what, you did love him?
Yeah, I didn't like him yet.
No,
I
but
love him, I like him.
you did want him for day with?
No, I didn't want him to be with.
But so what make you and him did involve them? What make you
Let's
and him?
not take out some money after him.
Oh, Zane. Oh, so it was all about the money?
Yeah.
Oh, Zane, since I found the money I run, you just make it happen then, Zane?
Yes.
But you did kind of like him too anyway. Right?
Yeah, man, I like him, man. He look nice and slim and trim and everything.
Oh, Zane. So wait, him and her gone foreign now?
No, you know, so him not gone. He must be there someplace in Montego Bay there.
Not
But she
Montego Bay,
there
in
in England,
Westmoreland.
she called me all yesterday, she called me.
Well, on, you hear your friend up on the line though. You know who that?
Yeah, I know I own me here.
Okay, she said Anna Montego Bay him there, over Westmoreland him there.
Right now.
Okay.
Line betel about India beer.
But him there beer.
Okay.
Westmoreland him there.
Westmoreland in the Raga.
So wait, he still married to Kim?
Yes, in
Yes, I'm married.
Okay.
Kim a fair mind him to Raga.
Who a fair mind him?
Kim a mind the boy.
Oh, you know that?
Oh, you mean about me know that? Me call Kim.
So you still a talk to Kim?
Yeah, me chat to Kim over the phone.
Okay, then tell me something. Kim did find out what go on between Stacey and...
No, she don't find out
Can't
what I
find out
want.
that. She not got ear from me.
So wait, she not got hear from you. But
No, she can't hear that.
But Stacey, then
Yeah.
Kim did all I tell you, Stacey, say if you watch, you mind if me say your name, darling?
Time me near Odette, because they find out Sam already.
What your name?
Odette.
All right. Then one night time, Kim did I tell you, Stacey, say if you watch Odette.
Yeah, me watch all the time.
Well, what she said to you exactly? What she said to you?
So she feels that her husband and my friend in that thing, so I'm going to watch them.
If you watch them. And at the time, you are sort out the husband.
You see it?
When it's Tambourine. So weird. So tell me something, you know. When you not roll right, you know, one thing, you know. Because when you sound like these independent, open-minded woman who
Yeah.
do what you want to do when you want to do it. That's how it's set up.
Raga.
Yeah.
That's how it's set up.
Yes,
Yeah.
Raga.
So what do you think about people who have this and that for say about like woman now who do what you want to do and you know when you want.
We don't care what the haters they want as long as we they live.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
okay.
live the life like we wanted to
And
live.
they come in.
Okay.
And then the first it happened to the Raga, me did have a friend in the Raga.
Uh-huh.
Take one next woman man, you know. And the woman not so like me, the Raga.
Uh-huh.
Woman tell me friend say how her spirit don't take me.
That the time of the other friend I take her man.
That time you don't know, you know. You see a Raga, so when you come pick you up, Raga came over our bar.
Yeah.
Eh,
listen.
You know what she did? When she go pick me up first, she take her handbag and put in the front seat. That's me grow on her back. And when she go pick up my friend, we take with the handbag and make she come in the front seat.
Okay. So you think there, well, and we have some background noise, move from it. Do you think that this happen all the while? Some woman or somebody fear somebody, say them involved with them people, and really the one with them for fear, and them don't know say that one day I do it. You think?
That's what?
You think that go on all the time?
All the while, the one where them give the bad name and never them yet. Show them don't know say the good one that.
A good one them always.
I get the bad name.
All right then. But I saw on the roll though. Won't I look good, girl?
Oh God, Raga. If you see me Raga, I don't say never say me I take the man Raga. So in a me see shape everything. Peer curves, Raga.
Peer curves.
Peer curves.
Just a bag of curves, just a whole heap of curves, so just look good, so.
Raga, breast, everything, don't shut up, nothing. Hairstyle, everybody there.
So if looking good was a crime, you're there in a prison right now. Well on, Stacy, man. Stacy. Yo, Stacy.
Yes.
You can't talk to me and talk to other people at the same time. You're up on the radio, yeah? All right, move her from the noise, Stacy. Move her from the noise. Stacy.
Okay.
No, man, we still hear our brother in our background attack loud. All right, yeah. So what me I say now, what how things set up with on the right now? You know, and I don't know there with anybody.
Right now?
Yeah.
Of course.
Me now, Raga, Pia Sugar Daddy straight.
Oh, that what you say, beer sugar daddy straight.
Pia Sugar Daddy, Raga.
Okay.
What you mean?
Okay, so you're not.
When I was in a Raga.
Huh?
When I was 17-year-old, the 23 of September 2005, we meet this old man who 69-year-old, but me trick him and tell him, so me are 23. But right from my birthday, the 25 of September, me tell him, so me are 80 years. So he met him now. What age did I start out with? Where youngest age? Say, me have been like 19, 20, but he not such as the 80. Then me say, how you going at 17-year-old? He say, who? Me say, me.
Oh.
Shock, Raga.
I in shock.
Oh, you mean Raga, but he could have left me Raga. I love you, Raga, because I thought it was proper.
So wait, so at 17-year-old you did there with that man. How old was he?
69-year-old Raga.
69-year-old.
Yes, Raga, and it's 2 days from the 23rd of September, 18-year-old.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you mean?
And thing, and him couldn't left you.
Left Raga. I must have a burger and him left Raga.
Okay, and him send her enough money to do, no?
Raga, 2 times. Raga, as me click my finger, how much you want?
Okay.
Yes, Raga.
So like how much money? So give you an idea, like.
Raga, the first money we send can give you $47,000.
How much?
Send that $47,000 the first money.
$47,000.
First one we ever send Raga is $47,000.
And in them region the money him always a send on.
Him send more than that Raga already too.
Him send what?
First one he send can give me Raga so much like buy things to me comfort and everything.
Right.
Yes, I could have changed your style after that. 2,000. When we would have changed your style with that man Raga, 2,000 for the fuck of my ear.
Okay.
Yes, Raga.
So expensive ear you buy, you not really buy no cheap ear.
Yeah, I'm buy cheap ear so bad time. Yes, the one that will look good because me make cheap ear look like a $3,000 here in a Raga.
Bup, what the tambourine there? Whoa. All right, I hear. So what you say? You know if you're fact say you look good, girl, right?
Oh God, Raga, man. That's why the woman them ever scare me when me run them man.
Okay, Zin. Well, I forgot. Which part of St. you come from again?
Me not come from St. Elizabeth. I'm going to work in St. Elizabeth, make money in St. Elizabeth.
Oh, Zin. Wait, which area you ends out again? Don't tell me your road, just the area.
Which area be there now, Raga?
No, which area you ends out, you know?
Where me ends out?
Yeah, where you live?
Oh, I might think of your mom to go to work at St. Elizabeth, now a bar.
Okay, now bar, and thing.
Yep.
But which part of St. Elizabeth? Because we want to sponsor your bar, you know?
Oh, that's around 4 Road, we are.
4 Road. We don't, which area that in? Where? Junction?
Near Junction, that and near the backside place.
Near the backside place down at Junction.
Can't be Raga if you come. You can't get too much coming. I want nobody come kill me. Come here, whole if I any mean and Raga, all the Santa, the whole if a girl eat me like pie.
Why them hate you?
Me no know Raga.
Cause you're a gangster.
You're a gangster.
Raga, because you see what with them Raga now? You see St. Elizabeth man, they're too fool for stranger man.
Yeah.
Raga?
Yeah.
You hear me say you select
call when me and my friend them touch all up a 20, the woman them fret.
Why? Them fret because them feel so not gonna take with them man.
Yes. That must go on, brother, because them not sort out themselves good. You know, like, the expensive yourself.
Tell them man to they want we.
Them not do that.
Well, Anna, what you say, Stacy? What you say, Stacy?
Tell them man to they want we.
Oh, so it's not even
look like we.
okay. So hold on. So it's not even like you not look them man. Is that them man want to know?
We not look them, not them look we.
Are the man them a look you know?
Yeah.
So Stacy, your proper thing to your sort out to your look good girl. Well, everything is everything, for you, don't it?
Everything up there.
Eh?
Everything up there, not down there.
Well, Odette. What you say, Odette? What you just say?
Yes, me say I run our own bar now and a club out of St. Elizabeth. Men.
Okay, wonderful, Stacy. You have your own business.
Yep. I'm working on my own door, but me not run it down. Me make it run me down.
Bap, them for no. Anyway, now watch out. The here, Stacy and Odette, we just want to say big respect and maximum respect for the link and thing and for share with we here.
Well, more or less in a ragga, but I just saw people put it in your feet off for real.
Alright, you hear me now? Strength to the link, because you did it, right? So we have your number and everything. So
Yeah, man.
if the link for make, we're going to just link up and thing and all our reasoning and thing. You understand?
Yeah, man. All right.
Alright, Stacey. Alright, Odette, got you here.
Yeah.
Protection. Yeah, we go. What we are doing? Hold on, I'm not hear my voice again. Check. Yeah, we will break. We'll soon come back. Yeah, man, welcome back up in the same thing, the real Jamaican same thing. With me, Miss Cherry Washbelly, Ragashanti, blessings and respect to all massive, all crew. Yeah, enough respect and thing. When I don't know the thing set up, it's the #1 entertainment talk show in Jamaica. Yeah? Mixup and Blenda sing thing, and the topic for this week is what is the biggest mix-up you know about, what is the biggest precce you know about and thing. And to the email we go right now. We can read that email. Well, Raga, I remember my first boyfriend that I met in college. He left and went to Trinidad and came back after a year. By this time, I had a new boyfriend. And when my ex came from abroad, he came to visit me. So we spent some time together. He brought me to one of his cousin's house and wanted to make out with me. I loved him then and wanted to do it, but I didn't. Anyways, the mix-up is that I was introduced to his cousin as his girlfriend. And then later on, I realized that my ex-cousin was good friends with my present man. I got scared because my present boyfriend had introduced me to his ex-cousin as his girl also. I wanted the earth to open and to take me in then. The good thing is that the guy just gave me a look. He said nothing. I felt cheap nonetheless. I had to tell my boyfriend everything that evening. He didn't believe me that I did not sleep with my ex. So it took months for him to trust me again. That can be a mix-up, you know. If you have one man with two friends and on two different occasions, that one man see both friends introducing you, the woman, to him as each of them girlfriend. She lucky the second time, him never bust out and say, then how you for me two somebody girlfriend, two of my brethren girlfriend, two of my brethren I introduce you to rate you up as a girlfriend. Here we go to the phone line. Stop in the morning to you. Hello.
Hello, Rago.
Greetings.
Hi, how you doing? Morning.
Yeah.
This is the ultimate mix-up for you.
All right.
All right, I have three, but maybe I'll give you the first one first. One of my girlfriend, she have a brother, I say.
Well on there. My voice. Yeah, man, go on.
Right, one of my girlfriend, she have a brother.
Yeah.
And the brother, well, he thought the girl got pregnant, the baby was his. And she keep telling her brother, say, you know what, the baby not yours, no, the baby are yours. In malice off everybody in her family.
Well on, in malice off everybody in her family for what?
Because them a tell him, so the baby are not female.
Okay, all right.
And when everything come out and him find out so the baby are not female, you know, him come up and him vex and, you know, him a cuss and him a say, So my girlfriend goes to her and I say, you know what? Oh, you said the baby a female, and me tell her, say, yeah, no, but the baby brown and look like you. My girlfriend said, don't watch that. I bleach me, bleach.
She said, don't watch what?
Don't watch her color, cause bleach, bleach.
A bleachy bleach.
So cause she tell him, say, oh, the baby favor him because his sister brown, said have him sister complexion. My girlfriend said, bleach me, bleach. So you can't watch my complexion.
You can't judge the baby for fear complexion.
Exactly, but that's not the ultimate one. The ultimate one now is me and my baby father. You know, he had like he had 2 girlfriends, me and another one. But I found out later on, after 4 years, I found out that. But he was with her for like 5 years, and me another 4, so it add up. And it ended up that we both got pregnant, right? And you know, when everything fine out, I left him, she stayed with him. Right. And we eventually, you know, he used to tell me, say, oh, she still bad and she that, and it's just lie. When I finally meet the girl, she was the nicest girl you ever meet, till eventually we start go out together. You know?
Well, on, you and the other baby mother start go together, auntie.
Right. So we became friends, you know. Our child play together, their best friend and everything. But we keep in touch and all of that. But this is not the ultimate one. He was getting married now to somebody else.
Who did I get married to somebody?
My child's father.
He might get married to our next woman.
Right.
And
so
then, go
he
on.
and the other baby mother broke up now. And he had another girlfriend, and he had another girlfriend from foreign that he was getting married to.
Hold on. So, him broke up with the 2 on, you know.
No, I broke up with him.
You broke up with him. And him and the other baby mother broke up.
Yeah, eventually.
And them did have a next girlfriend.
Right.
But him did I get married. But him did have a next girlfriend, but I get married to a even different one, a foreign.
Right.
And then what happened after that?
Well, eventually, no, him the girlfriend getting married to one, right? So, like, the girl coming down to marry next week, him and the girlfriend the whole at his house the entire time. And eventually, when the wife come, the one he's getting married to, she know when she come, the other girlfriend leave. And when they get married, like he get married this Saturday and she spend 2 weeks. By the time she leave the Monday, the next girlfriend come the Monday night. So it just keep on continue.
Okay.
So it's a continuous cycle.
Okay, I see.
It's a continuous cycle.
But so what is the position right now?
The position right now, him have another one plus a wife.
Him have another one plus a wife. Okay, and the wife that foreign and him there?
The wife that foreign, the wife are fine for all of them. The sons, the kids, and him.
Well, how many kids? Which kids?
I think it's what, three in all.
With even your one?
Even my one, but me not said mine.
And plus the other baby mother one?
Plus the other baby mother one.
Plus the one where the wife have any?
Plus one with one next somebody else.
One with one next somebody else. So the wife have 5 for him and the 3 for them?
Right.
For go where?
Must be foreign, me don't know.
Which
but
one?
me not send my one.
You not send your one?
No, sir.
You keep your one?
My one and mine.
So
the no more.
Okay, so what the other baby mother do? She has send for your one?
Well, she has send for your one because she basically live with she, so I send for your one.
Okay.
Right. But me have the ultimate mix-up now. This one now is one with a policewoman and myself.
What me this now?
Well, you know, she had this guy and support. I don't talk to neighborhood people, you know. I always keep my relationship out of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But I like him, and you say, no, you know what? More, you know, pursue me. I'm saying, I talk to neighborhood people, but, you know, me go give it a try.
Right.
And me say, yeah, baby, mother close and still there? Him say, no.
Him say, no.
Him say, no. Me say, you sure? Him say, no, man, we're just friends. And me say, all right, him keep pursuing. And me say, all right, no, finally. Till eventually me hear my name start call. Say me and him. Me say yes. Everybody know that. And he say, but him and the baby mother still there. And I say, but him tell me no. And I keep asking him. And I say, look here, you and them say no. I say, you sure? Him say no. Eventually, I say to him, if I find out you're not going to like it. You understand? So better you tell me the truth so I can watch my own back because you're police.
Okay,
so
okay.
I want to watch my own back. I don't want the body to watch my head back for me.
Yeah.
Let me know which part I stand.
Yeah.
Raga, he said, no. Raga, me I'll go over the house. Me and the girl that are chatting, him tell her say me a friend.
Yeah.
Eventually, when I find out, I couldn't bear it no longer. I go carry my son go nurse one day. I see her. I say, can your baby father still there? She say, yeah. I say, well, me and him there. And him tell me, say, yeah, and him there. And she said, but him tell me, say, I say, no. We there.
So you go up and go ask her that?
Tell her.
And then what happened after that?
She turned back. She don't go work. She turned back and she got him and she asked him. And he said, I lie the girl, I tell me not want her, me never want her. And him father laugh because him father, everybody down there know the truth. And him father laugh and I said, but you and the girl did there.
Okay.
So, and he said, he don't want me, the girl come call me up over my house. And she said, come, him say, yeah, him not there when me go over there.
So how that one you end up? How that one you end up?
The one that end up now where him end up left, me leave him end up leave she, and him end up gonna foreign, gonna do with somebody else.
I be a precker that.
I be a precker because him end up did have two different somebody else down there too. And him sign up, me just said, show me where me stand, let me know how to set myself. Let me know if it's me and 3-4 somebody, let me know which part me stand.
All right, I them never straight up with you.
Never straight up.
All right, respect for that link there. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, man, take care. Check. Yeah, check. People, my friends abroad who are listening to the show, who happen to be Kingston College, one of them happened to be a Kingston College old boy, Dexter, up there in Poughkeepsie, New York, sent me an email, a very rude email. A pepper me because we just talked to some Calabar people. Dexter would have you know that they're Mr. Joseph Ty in the sales department of News Start 93 FM. He was the one who said that him want, since I am a Calabar old boy, he want me to do this interview with folks from Calabar, and given what Calabar has been experiencing recently also, to have a sense of what is happening to them. I think Dexter, of course, but we must talk to people from KC. And KC must get equal air time. And the brave may fall. The brave will never fall. The brave may fall but never yield. And whatever. But Calabar, Dexter, you could have deal. And Calabar run things down and when champs are come. I know you're flying Thursday, Mr. Man. And you're flying come to KC. Be destroyed by Calabar. Okay, probably shouldn't be using these terms considering how inflammatory some of these people and passionate some of these people take the competition too. But when we did a good champs, it was all about orange skin war, you know. That was what it was about. 1 or 2 times look at drama going. Them boy nowadays and thing. Anyway, to the phone lines we go. Big mix-up we want, you know. Top of the morning to you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm online. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Raga,
Greetings.
I met a man in a bus one day.
Yeah.
So, the first time I met a man, the man told me that he have a girlfriend, but him and her kind of break up because she was much older than him.
Yeah.
And she was married, and her husband was abroad.
Yeah.
And she want to control him life and tell him what to do. Plus, she have a daughter where they can't get along.
Right.
So, anyway, one next piece of drama, the man, same time the man meet the first time, the man spend no nothing but me and Raga. The man I tell me, say, I'm going to put him name in my bank book. Little did I.
Hold on. The man just meet you. And I tell you, say, I'm going to put your name in a bank book.
But say, me never know, so the rest of people in the bus when I say, but say the bus, while I laughing, Raga. This man just meet me. Anyway, we started.
Him did serious time, just I use that for catch you.
Anyway, we exchanged numbers and we started corresponding. So, he become my boyfriend a couple months down the line and my moving with the man thing. So,
Hold on, this a man how you meet on the bus who just meet you.
Yes, I going to put the name in the bank.
And you end up out there with him and move in with him.
Man, him did nice, man. Him did treat me nice.
Okay.
One time I have to wonder if he want to work with Digicel. When the man called me 1 hour, half an hour, them time, they must spend for me with the
whole heap of time.
Yeah, man, and then they must send on credit for me. My credit, my phone never out of credit, and then I wasn't working at the time.
For real?
And we lived in different parishes, and he used to leave the parish, come and my parish, come give me money, and all of them weird, you know.
Crazy credit and thing, crazy phone time, make you wonder if he might work with Digicel.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Crazy phone call and them thing. Sometimes one time he said to me, say, you tired of me, hear me, you know. No, that I'm well and tired of him in a Raga.
For real?
5 years, man, I call me. Sometimes it's not that I don't appreciate the call, but in the phone too long, and I can't get to do nothing at all.
You see it. So yeah, answer what go down.
Anyway, you know, I'm moving with him and stuff, and him plan say he want to move from him, the house he was living.
Yeah.
And move, go further up top. It was a housing scheme, further up top of the scheme. So
Yeah.
anyway, we both went to the house. He was painting and changing the locks and so forth. And I was, you know, cobwebbing down and washing down the kitchen sink and the bathroom and, you know, getting
Nice. I help out, auntie. Yeah.
So we walked through when I walk on the normal road, you know, we walk through some people yard and all them weird and go through some fence and something. So me I wonder why him never walk around the road. So me I say probably I must some shortcut him
in my
see?
go through still. So anyway, we were out by the house, and every minute me hear him phone ring. Him keep on a cut off somebody keep on argue, and then him lock off him phone and put it down. So I went down before him now to prepare dinner. Then me see him come down now because me leave the back door open.
Yeah.
Me see him
Well, on this are the place or not clean up or different
no,
place?
me leave him up at the place now and come down at the evening to come prepare dinner now. So
See?
him come down at the place where we used to live now.
Yeah.
And him come take up the 3 piece of glass them off of the center table. So me say wait. In time me say a weekend him a move and this was about Wednesday. So I say probably he might bring up some of the things that I can hold in his friend car.
Yeah.
You know, like center table and them look at something I can hold in the car.
Yeah.
And me hear one big commotion out the door. Me run go to the door now go look what happened. When me look him drop the 3 piece of glass from one stone eat. Then me see my come mad again so me case and move what time we him go take up the 3 piece of center table them and one cutlass. I first me I know say cutlass could chop iron. Him chop up the center table, Raga.
Well, on. Him fling some serious chop on the iron center table.
Yes.
Metal.
And I tell you, say the center table chop up well good.
And the center, I was a look good center table,
Yeah,
though.
the center table look good, and then I see him take off one electric kettle off of the stove, off of the fridge top when I use it, still in a box, and chop up the electric kettle to it.
Hold on. He chop up the poor electric kettle.
And it not used yet.
And the electric kettle not used yet. The kettle not even bust yet. Get a little one bus boy, little minty or something.
I know me a plan, so me I go take it out and start use it.
And he fling up chop on the electric
kettle.
kettle.
Well, me I wonder wow.
Me dying for no too.
He stand up at the doorway now and watch him a chop up the things them and I wonder wow. When me look, me see one woman step past me. Because it's like the lady know the place, you know. So him not use the front door, him keep the front door locked and you walk around and go through the back door. She walk through past
So him is a back door man then?
Yes.
Okay.
So when me know, see she walk past me know, walk past she again and go sit down in the settee and I look.
Hold on. No. This a man here, you and him in that thing.
Yeah,
a chop up center table, a broke up glass, and a chop up all the electric kettle. And you see one woman who you know walk past you and I say nothing to you, and you just a walk past her, so?
The kitchen light, they turn off, so she walk up in the kitchen and she know exactly where the switch was to turn on the kitchen light. So me walk past her and go sit down in the living room now in the settee. And I watch her and have my eye on something because I know I must have one thing for if she rush me.
You see?
You know. And me look for something clever and she ever touch me in her again.
Oh, Zen? Yeah.
So anyway, come now to the point where him now come in the house, waiting in my house, and chuck out and lift up the cutlass. Me say me start run because me no want the blood catch me. Me no want him make mistake and chop me. So the neighbor them come over and I say, pass him a glass of water, give him a glass of water, calm him down. I say, me pack up my bag, start pack up my bag right now and say, me I come go home. Me I come go home to my family because me not understand. I say, the man put on a piece of balling Raga.
Balling? What you mean? What you mean?
I cry and I say.
I cry to who?
Yeah, me.
About?
Me and I left, you know, yeah. Me and I left, you know. Me and I left and she never come there yet, you know. I don't know how she reached down here. And all of them waited a long time. Me and I left, you know. But you see when me I hear from the show, Raga. Him and the woman, they're good. And it was an older woman than him, and him could get her car for drive, and she used to do certain things for him. And they never leave. But because him look me, you know, him tell me, say, him and the woman leave. From the first day I meet him, you know. And when me and him walk up at the other house, we have to pass her house. That's why him never walk around the road, him walk through the shortcut. And somebody see me and him and tell she. She, their work now, I start call him and pest him, and she bought in the center tables and this thing. So him start cuss and say, I want to this and that, and what's it not there, wipe off our center table. Anybody if you wipe off our center table, them, or she if you wipe off her center table, them. This lady don't know me and I don't know her. I mean, some things that she talk about me, Sir.
Oh, so she had defend the thing them when she buy him.
Yes, she buy him. And she said she want back her things them. And he mash up her things them, Sir Raga. Big old mama, man. I say, I don't know why me end up, where me stay them. Because I said to him, so you should have give a lady the things them. And even if you not give her back the things them, keep them. You shouldn't mash them up. In the kind of vex with me over there, Mr. Raga. The same knife, stick sheep, stick goat. Same thing happened between me and him, but me never really know say him and the lady in that thing still. But the only unfortunate incident for me, well, not unfortunate because I love my child very much. I was pregnant for him when it happened to me.
Oh, you're pregnant for him?
Yeah, I get pregnant for him and me are sick every minute and so forth. So I say, go on to your family man, because me a man and me a alone live and I don't really know nothing about that. Go to your auntie, your mother, and so forth, your grandmother. Them take care of her because them pregnant her than them know how to take care of people. Anyway, me go down to my family them and when me come back early one time, me go see my one lady in the bathroom. I play drop soap. Right about now, me.
Wait, Tambourine.
Right about
Well, so when you pregnant, you come up because see him and woman and play drop soap.
No, yes.
In the bathroom, I play drop soap.
Me pushing my key in the door and go in. I hear little talking in the
How many months pregnant you were at that time? Hold on. How many months pregnant you were at that time?
I was 5 months pregnant.
5 months pregnant. You push a key and go in the door and what I'm know?
I hear talking in the bathroom like I do somebody in the bathroom. I'm going to see. But I get weak and drop down. Me I tell about really, really weak and drop down and faint, you know, man.
For real?
I never expect it. Me know say I give me money, but me never expect him to do him do. In the 2 house. Remember, me go down to the last house, go see him down there, and I merely move. Go up at the new house there, you know. Regardless of the fact that he was paying the bills, I was taking care of the house and taking care of him, you understand?
Right.
Them should have a little more respect.
Yeah, and if he might do him thing, go do his thing out.
Yeah, man, and the girl have her house, him could have go. But me want to hear him call her name. So then me hear him call her. You see that the girl, eh?
Yeah.
But no, so them did not things the way they used to call each other. And I'm a call her. I said to her, you know, say I'm having baby mother. Him say no. I say no, so I'm living with him. Him say no. Me never know him, never tell me not like that.
Oh, the girl says so?
Yes, him say, him tell me, say, me and him did have one girlfriend. She know my name, she know my life, she know everything about me. But him never tell her, say, I'm pregnant. So
wait, this are the conversation you take after you catch him and play drop soap in the bathroom?
No, before that.
Okay.
I took the number out of his phone and called her. So I talked to her intelligently and so forth.
Right.
I know that there was something going on between both of them. She used to call him 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock and them time. You know, call man them time.
For real, if certain real things are that. So what happened after? So what happened after you catch him and play drop soap in the bathroom, you know?
The man wipe off the soap off of him. Him no bother wash off himself and then just wipe off the soap off of him with the towel.
What you say? Right away, him do everybody wash up.
No, Sam.
Him just start wipe off soap right away.
He lock up in the bathroom, but rather me did 2 weeks for do nothing. So me did there, me go and I take the girl bag and things and throw it out in the middle of the road. I me couldn't find her clothes to cut it up. Me never want to look hard enough. So me I said, me take her bag and
but if you cut up her clothes, should have naked in there, man.
Me no business.
Okay, go on talk.
So me so upset, you know, but me say me nah let nobody come pregnant and me no want nobody go club and me go sick and lose me baby. Him go outside and him go take up our things and say, you see, through the whole community come down and look now. Look like him get embarrassed.
Don't tell with the road, just tell with the area. What community was it?
It was Yala Center, man.
Yala Center, yeah, go on talk.
Him go outside the road, go take up the girl, Kingston, say him come in now and he's like, me drop down on the girl and him come stand up over me. And like him, I take me from my sense, so he left me alone. So I start cuss and make up beer and Reggae, my mouth loud, you know, well loud, you know. And start cuss and going bad. And I said, tapping eyes. I said, don't tell me if it's up in eyes. So I stand up now, I see him come in front of me, Reggae, like, him go lick me, so me get defensive now and chuck him out of my face. And who tell me, say me this, go put me hand on him. I get some box, and she see him when I come dry him off of me with my 5 month belly.
With your 5 month belly, him start box you up?
I get some box, he make sure I say, nah, lick me know where don't get start pay face lick him, I give me.
Woolly per box cross your face.
Woolly per box me get man so till me I'll drop in I said yeah she have to come dry him off of me. But you see, I am not being.
So wait, she did put on some kind of clothes at this point.
Yeah man, him wipe off the sofa off himself and put on him shirt.
No, I mean she.
No, she wrap up in the towel.
She come out in a towel and pull him off of you.
I pull him off of me. The neighbor them run come over now and ask me if my idiot if him not see I'm pregnant and all them weird.
Zen.
Me said the way me shame and embarrass like that never happened to me before in all my life.
So what go down after that whole mate you then?
Me move out same time and not even carry no clothes nor nothing. Me just find my auntie and because I was pregnant and my family just start support me and buy new clothes and all of them weird. And she end up there with it moving good Reggae and me trust my bed from courts and me now work and him used to pay for it and family left. The boy get the girl a mattress on him stove and I sleep on my bed. Hello?
The bed where you buy?
Yeah, the bed where me buy.
The bed where you say you trust the bed from court.
And me and
well, you trust the bed from court and him have the bed there sort out the and I sort out the girl on the bed where you still have pay for. So how that make you feel, you know?
No, I never want to pay feet at that. But him stop pay feet to you see, me get mad now and my family start help me now and my mother send a little thing and give me and my uncle help me because then they vexed me at first, but when they see them, so they can't make me suffer and pay up the money when me did over course. I'm go for my bed, Raga.
Yeah.
Me never know, so the boy asleep on my bed and get the girl see much as me said it. Neighbor them laugh when me say it, tell them something, me say, here one little old lady side of me, hey, why, me go see where I'm going to sleep on tonight because the whole of them vexed him because of what him do me, you know. So
what you gonna do? You gonna take back the bed?
Of course, I'm going to my bed, right?
Take back your bed, yes, then
I'm
away.
my bed when my baby buy me one my bed to make some my baby piss out my bed. Me can't make my baby piss out my mother bed.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yes. So me go back to my bed now. I want to see him help me put up the bed on the car top. Call him friend, put the bed on the car top and carry the bed to town where my auntie was living. So him put the bed base in the house first and say good night to my friend because then I'm a friend also when I put it.
Yeah.
I'm a friend no answer him. So him say you can't answer me now. He knows that she hear me now. And she not answer me. Can't answer me now. My friend just said don't call to me. No boy will treat them baby mother so can't call to me. No call to me.
No ratings.
No ratings then.
Can't. It no matter where you would I say it's not even about wrong or right.
Yes.
One woman pregnant, 5 months pregnant, that thing. Yes. Certain respect you. No ratings there.
So my friend said don't call to me. Me say the boy by that time me have baby now. My baby is 6 weeks old now. The boy left the mattress out of the door for me carry. Nobody carry in the rest of. Nobody carry in the mattress, go put in the car, and he carry in the bed and she not call to him.
Oh,
say. In the bed and she not call to him. Him begs Mr. Raga, him begs me for that like me tell him say nothing.
So well, but you and him still a deal though, cause my baby father.
No, sir.
No, sir?
No, sir, from that the time there.
So wait, him not support the youth or nothing?
No, sir. And him sure. See, I see him pick me.
Hold on. Nothing at all for the youth?
Nothing at all. Right on Raga, him tell me say him there. Him tell me say him there Canada. Him call me on private number like him know say me used to foreign call long time. My mother got foreign for me in a grade 6 and then time they want a whole heap of money for cellular phone. My auntie buy my grandmother my cousin a cellular phone and we a cellular phone and when my mother call me on private number foreign, unknown number come up or you know see nothing come up. The boy call me on private local number and tell me say him there Canada. And me here say him live a yalla same way.
Oh, Zane?
No, not all.
Oh, you not live at Yalas now?
No, me gone back at my mother home.
Okay, Zane.
Me here say I live the same way. Him run come to hospital, come put on him name on the baby birth certificate. Him know say I see him. When him come to hospital, at first, I saw one baby born and favor somebody so. They picking and kill him dead.
Well on. We have to say respect for Link, because them are ruining the news right now. But you're well up strong, though. Everything is everything with you.
Man, me go on still, you know.
All right, good to go, my queen. All right?
All right, yeah.
All right, blessings and respect. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, people, you're the plan. You're the plan right now. We have to go to news right now. So Tanisha come in and she'll go prop up the thing right now. Okay? So after news, we'll come back to your phone line. We're soon forward. Yes, welcome back up in our Senting, the real Jamaican Senting, the number one entertainment talk show in Jamaica with me, Mr. Mixup An Blenda himself, Mr. Wash Belly, indeed, Ragashanti, blessings and respect to all massive alcohol. What's enough respect to all our listeners abroad? We have so many listeners abroad, increasing exponentially on a day-to-day basis, and this increase, like I have the music thing, the feminine, something around my background, yeah. There was that thing where Reggie Lockoff with it. Yeah, that's it. and thing. And this increase is due to you, the listeners, calling other people and introducing them to the program. And we just want to say, me, Raga, I tell you no, big thank you, because I notice a whole heap of people I talk to want tell me who introduced you to the program, on a mother, on a father, on a friend, on a boyfriend, on a girlfriend. Many of you keep telling me of people who say, yo, listen to that program. I say, we just want to say thanks to the people who I get other people to listen to the program. Enough respect and thing. Big up Mr. Smith, Basil Smith, tourism. I'm director of tourism over there. Enough respect. Big up to the director general in the Ministry of Tourism and thing. And big up to the minister himself, Ed Bartlett and Carol Guntley, of course, who is we call her the DG. Director General and thing. Enough respect to the TPD family and everybody. We have an email here from abroad. We'll read it. Raga, right now I'm at home in Queens, New York, nursing an injured knee. Being home makes me so depressed, and I am not someone that likes to stay home. I'm always up and about. But thanks to your wonderful program, I am in high spirits. You guys have me laughing my heart out. Keep up the good work. Lots of love to you all, Doreen. And please give a shout out to my dear friend and sister, Yvonne, over there at Cornell University Medical Center in New York, who always go the extra mile for everyone, including myself. She's one in a million. May the good Lord continue to pour his blessings upon her and her family. Yvonne, thanks so much for all your help. Words cannot express my gratitude to you. Enjoy your day. Don't work too hard. Love you. Oh, well, I'm not sure if the first part is actually coming from abroad. But, of course, our listener, Yvonne, there is, up there in New York. She left out the program, and she's one of them who has gotten a lot of listeners in the show. Next email. Hi, good day, Raga. What was the word used by the girl yesterday? The word that is close to skettle. Oh, that's skuminar. Skuminar. Long time ghetto thing, long time dancehall thing and whatever. But it's not just, remember, skuminardo is not gendered, with respect to only women. A man can be a skuminar too, and it is just really a careless person and thing, a pop down person in any respect. Just like how we use kettle in a broad sense. Skuminar back in the day. I say, yo, them boy that them a skuminar. I said them gal them a skuminar. I saw them run the thing back in the day. That word are not too used enough right now. You have to some hardcore ends do for make people use them word there and so forth and things. Skettle still more. Hey, skettle last long do if you really think about it, Skettle come and stay about a whole lot strength same way. To the phone lines we go. What is the biggest mix up you ever in? What is the biggest mix up you know about? What is the biggest precke and thing? To the phone line. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Ragashanti, we are dealing.
They are my king, I will have strength,
True, I know I'm mixed up for you, True, you're a real barman. I call you a blessing. I make you know say a calabar to the world,
Every time to the world.
Because them say a champs,
You see it?
You see me?
And we are the champs. We not give back no cup to nobody, Calabar win champs.
I read an email about KC, like them I say, you tell KC people them say like them not for calling. And you tell them not for calling.
No. What happened, to one of the salesperson in New Start 93 FM know that I am a Calabar old boy.
Yeah.
They just arrange and say, since you're a Calabar old boy, I could get some sponsor for make you do an interview for see what Calabar go through. Mr. Hunt, the football man, drop out.
Yeah.
The principal drop out. Miss Garden go drop out and thing. So some KC, my KC friend, them come and give it to me and I talk about Ray, with a balance of the thing and KC, like only KC. Based on the logic when I put forward, I forgot interview every other school then.
True.
But what we say? Rabalak to the whoa!
To the Rabalak.
Sonika said in a little text right here, she said Rabalak to the world.
Yeah,
Bon case. Come now, road man, you disturb me, man. You disturb me. Yeah. Yes, king. Yes, my king.
Yeah. So I'm tell us we have a new thing where we just say Calabar to the world and we ask them if them deaf. You say you're deaf?
You're deaf. All right, my king. Now watch it out there.
Up, man. All
right. Yo, and again, big up Cherry Flawless with the sus section in all of the Friday Star. Yo, let's say Observer boss a new evening paper named Chat. I take it to the star. Butch Stewart now easy, Butch Stewart come with the Observer. And nice up the mix a certain way, And thing, bring Observer have a different feel to it than the Gleaner. For real, big and serious. So we have options. The consumers are benefiting here. Now, evenings will never be the same. Because then go boss Chat right here, and thing. And you have the star out there, compete with Chat. But when I think, I don't know, I don't know I don't know if I'm comfortable with this, you know. Yeah, ends. The people who had sell chat, they told me that they were told that if they're selling chat, they were told by the observer that if them a sell chat, them can't sell star. You know, I don't know if the people who sell star can't sell chat. I don't know if the Gleaner do that. And I don't know if it's true what them say. Is that, but some people were concerned. But how you going to work that out? Because I say, well, if people sell Gleaner Observer together. So how you going to tell somebody, say, if you sell chat, the Observer new evening paper, you can't sell star. I don't understand that. I don't know. Probably some explanation needs to be forwarded there.
I was listening to the program this morning, Raga, and you said that you know that Uptown people have Mixup too.
Yeah?
And I just want to share this Mixup with you.
Well, please do, darling.
It happened some time ago when I was living on Lady Musgrave Road.
Uh-huh.
So I met this guy, nice guy, brown, pretty eyes, tall and handsome and looking good.
All right.
And he said, you know, we started talking and stuff, and he invited me to his house.
Uh-huh.
Of course, he told me that he was not involved, and, you know, the works. You know what you guys tell ladies when you want to be with them.
But me, I'm an angel. You don't see the halo over my head. I'm an angel.
Oh, come on, Raga.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, he invited me to his place, and of course, to prove to me that he was not involved with anybody and stuff. So one weekend, I packed some stuff and I decided that I was going to his house to stay.
Okay.
The Friday evening, we went to the movies, and after the movies, he took me to some place where we could overlook the city and the lights, and it was good. It was really, really good. And we stayed there for a while, and we chatted, and we laughed, and it was good. And, you know, one thing led to another up there, and we went home.
Hold on. One thing led to another. Up on now, watch the lights.
Yes, man. That's where we were watching the lights.
Okay, so I look at thing that go down.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Thing went down.
All right, then, cool.
So afterwards, we went back to his place.
Mm-hmm.
And when we went to his place, we were there. But you had to, the way the house was set, you had to go through a living room, go through another bedroom to get to his bedroom.
Okay.
Place was nicely set. Anyways, we were there, and that was a Friday evening. Early Saturday morning, we heard knocking on the door. So I was saying to myself, I wonder who could be knocking, you know, disturbing us so early in the morning. Mm-hmm. And he did not respond. So, of course, it's not my place, so it was not in my place to respond either.
Right.
So I just lay down there. And then I heard somebody out there saying, let us just call him Danny, because I don't want to call his name.
Right.
So I heard somebody outside saying, Danny, open the door. I know you're in there, because I know that the door cannot be locked from outside. Of course, this was a female voice now, and I started shaking in my clothes.
Uh-huh.
So I said to myself, Lord have mercy, what is this I get myself into?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, he was there, and I said to him, Danny, who is that outside? And he said to me, it's my son's mother. So I said, so why is she here so early? Didn't you tell me that you guys are not involved? We can't talk about that. No, we can't talk about that. No, but anyway, this lady outside, you know, banging down the door. I tell you, Raga, she was just banging down the door and behaving badly.
Uh-huh.
So at the time, I wanted to urinate now, so I said to him, Danny, I really need to urinate, you know, and we have
so
to
wait,
go back.
catch you afraid and ready for wet up yourself.
I tell you.
Oh, why you not?
He said I had to go through the living room and go back out to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I really needed to go. So he said to me, he took a powder dish off the dresser and said to me, you want to use this?
What the tambourine?
Because there was no way that we could get outside. And
Hold on. Which door? She never did I lick down the front door.
Okay, the house is set up that you had to go through the living room.
Right.
Then through another bedroom to
right.
get to his room.
Right.
Now, the other bedroom, that was where the bathroom was, and those two rooms shared that one bathroom.
Okay.
And so I would have to
No,
go
but
back.
which door she did I lick down?
She was hitting on the other bedroom door.
Oh.
So
and over there, so the bathroom there, the other bedroom, the bathroom there.
Exactly, and that is where I wanted to go. And
so you catch your afraid that you all want to wet up yourself now for use the bathroom.
I almost peed myself.
So when you tell him, say no, this big bossy man, you tell him, say you really need to go over there go use the bathroom. Him take a powder dish off and just like,
and he took one of his rags and he emptied the powder in the rag and said to me, you want to use this? So I think to myself, oh my God, what if I get myself in? And I tell you that after she banged down the door and she
Well, that one them mad. When you say him take out the powder with the powder, this can bossy something, don't have bossy thing.
man.
And then him empty the powder in a one rag and give you the container and say, you want to use this? Well, because basically, I say, we now go out this right now, you could have deal.
That's what he was saying.
Anyway, go on talk.
So anyways, Raga, when the banging on the door finally stopped, you know, and I was still saying that, you know, I don't know if this girl is lurking outside or anything. So I said to myself, you know, as soon as possible, I need to take myself out of this place. I need to get home.
Yes.
So, Raga, I was there, man, and I could see that he was nervous too, you know. And I tell you, see, by the time I could think of getting myself together, of course, you know, I had to use a powder dish because it was really coming down.
Hold on. You really use a powder dish?
Yes.
You use a powder dish to relieve yourself?
If it wasn't the powder dish, Raga, it would have been his bed or the floor.
Then tell me something. Hold on. Then the powder dish did big?
It was a good-sized powder dish.
So you full it up?
Yeah, I had to. Well, the cover was already taken off.
Right.
We had to take the cover off to empty the powder in the towel.
Right.
And then I had to use the powder dish.
So
Raga,
you
do it straight.
You
I
what?
can tell it. Some was on the floor. Because I was so nervous I could barely.
Right, yeah, tremble. So you put on the powder dish and just kind of like squat a little bit.
To do it straight, Raga, and
you couldn't aim. In the aim was a little bit difficult, don't it?
Oh, that's mercy, Raga. I could not get to aim.
But then
So you know that there was a little on the floor, and you know, based on the predicament.
Oh, so there was a little on the floor. Some went on the floor.
Yes, man.
Okay.
Went on the floor.
But it's understandable considering the circumstances under which the highly stressed.
No. I know he couldn't get upset with me now because I peed on the floor, you know. So he said to me, no, don't worry about that, man. I'll take care of that.
So wait, so right in front of him, you just full up the powder dish with pee.
Yes, I had to let it go right there. Raga.
Right, okay. So what you do with the content when you don't know? When you have it in your hand, what you do?
No, man, I didn't hold it in my hand. It was same place there on the floor.
Right.
So all I wanted to do was relieve myself.
Okay, man.
That is not the greatest part of the story.
Yes, tell me.
This is the greater part of the story.
Yeah.
We thought the girl was gone. And so I was deciding, that I'm going to hurry and get myself dressed and get out of that place. Shortly after that, I hear banging on the window outside. And the girl was tearing off the window to come in here, you know.
Good Lord.
I know you have a little dirty skettle gal in there.
What?
And I want to see that little dirty skettle that you have in there. Raga, no, I know that it was a whole tegreg out there. I know that she wanted to come in to tear me to pieces. Raga, you see when I see the girl pop out one of the louver window, I bolt underneath the bed. I don't want her to see
What you say? She pop out one of the louver window.
Pop out one of the louver window.
And when you see that, you just run go under the bed.
Because I don't want her to see my face. Because next to is somebody that know my father and tell my father about the happening.
Okay.
And my father was a prominent man.
Okay.
So I didn't want, the scandal and the
Right.
You understand? Because at the time, my mother had introduced me to this guy from New York, and we were to be married. But of course, I didn't love him or anything like that.
Right.
And here came this nice-looking guy, and
right.
little thing happened here and there. And
Right.
And so I bolt under the bed so fast because I was hiding my face. Anyways, I don't know what happened, but she went away. It seems as if his brother, helped to get her away.
Okay.
Raga, I thought the girl was gone now because now it was about midday. So
in the old morning then?
Yes.
And you said she didn't come early. Hold on. When she started beat the thing, it was early in the morning, though?
Yes, man. She came very, very early in the morning, about minutes to 6 thereabouts.
So, and this whole ordeal go right down till about midday, 12 o'clock.
Out there, and the gardener was out there, they were trying to restrain her and stuff.
Oh, he has a gardener too?
Yes.
Okay.
So when she broke out the window, at the time he lived off Canewood Crescent or something like that, off Constant Spring Road. And I was living at Lady Musgrave Road. And so here she was now breaking on the window, so I guess the gardener and the brother restrained her and took her away.
Right.
I thought she was gone. Raga, I packed my things so fast. It was about midday. And I said I was trying to escape this house. Raga, when I went out to the gate, what can I tell you? This girl just broke round the gate on me and she just grabbed me up and she said, girl, The man couldn't even control her. He was there trying to pull her off me, and I was there trying to get away from her. The only thing I could do was grab on in her. That time, Jerry curls, the curly look here. So I thought it was her hair, so I grabbed on in it. And I grab on in it, Raga. All of the hair come out in my hand. Wigless now.
Why? So wait, a ball and after that. So wait, she wear a wig and the wig is a Jerry curl wig?
Yes.
I have never heard of a Jerry curl wig.
And I said, Raga, when she was there grabbing me up and thing, the most I could do is just grab on in her head. And when I grab on in the head, all the hair came off in my hand. And she tore off my blouse and I tore off her skirt.
So wait, she dry out, man, because you're not the fighter type of woman.
No,
but when she put it on by you and tear off your blouse, you just tear off that blouse to don't it?
And here he was now in the middle.
Hold on. What? Did some skirt tear off?
Yes, I tore off her skirt.
You tear off your skirt?
Yes,
then when you tear off your skirt, what was revealing?
Raga, everything was revealing.
What's it not?
But I cannot.
So wait, so the fighter go on, they say, clothes are tear off, ear are tear off, and whole drama. So what am I doing at the wall of this,
Wait, no, Raga. People were just starting to pull curtains, and you know how these people say they don't want to run out and look at anything,
Right.
So they started pulling curtains.
No, well, particularly in those settings,
Yes. And
if it was in ghetto, everybody full up right there looking out on the face.
Looking out and stuff like that, and Raga, I was so embarrassed.
But
here
of
he was,
course.
and I don't know, he's there trying to tell her that things are going to be okay and whatever, and he was there telling me not to worry about anything. And I said, Raga, you see, when I stood there in the embarrassment and I looked at all that was happening,
yes,
I just slapped him in his face.
What you doing?
I just slapped him in his face.
So weird, when you said the whole of them a drama, you reach and cross you, and a lime did I tell her, you just clot him a box in his face, don't you?
Raga, I landed him a box in his face, you see.
I said when he get... Yeah, go on.
And when I hit him in his face, I don't know, maybe she got the fever too. And she slapped him in his face too. And Raga, can I tell you that both of us gave him a proper beating? Both of us gave him a proper beating at his gate.
Yes,
and when we were done with him, I had to explain to her, I said, listen, love, this gentleman told me that he was not involved with anybody. And she said, he's a lying bastard because I have 2 sons for him. And she went on to tell me the story. But Raga, that was the most embarrassing mix-up story that ever happened to me.
My Lord.
And when I heard you on the radio this morning saying Uptown people have their bangarams too, I had to call in and tell you about it.
No, well, I appreciate that you do, because very unfortunately I have people who talk as if, it's only working class and get the people who are involved in all these things and whatever. Most of them people are really call my show. So I really appreciate you, calling in.
And I love your program. You just keep doing it just the way you do it.
Why, thank you so much, darling.
I'm so happy that my friend introduced me to the program. I can't miss it. I just can't miss it.
Wonderful.
My only regret, sir, is that after the news at 12, I wish you would come on, after 1 and continue with the program, because believe me, it's good.
Okay, thank you so
much. All right,
much.
you take care of yourself.
And listen, I am so happy. I am so happy you survived that ordeal, considering the unprecedented actions you had to undertake in order to extricate yourself from that volatile situation. Okay, you take care. No, that one the pepper, man. She said the two of them give him a proper beating out there. No, that one the hot like, whoa. Anyway, I can read that email there. Hey, Raga, one time I did there with a boy who had an Indian girlfriend, and we get involved because I did sorry for him. Anyways, one night he was on his way to look for me when him girlfriend trailed him. When him almost reached me yard, him realized she was behind him. I said, Raga, him cuss her out and tell her, say, him not turn back. So she fi come. Boy, it was a big drama. Everybody in the community catch the react. She now call my man and tell him, say, me did there with fear, man. So him just tell her, say, come make the 2 of them sort out and make it equal. I don't look a precarious thing. To the 4 lines we go. To the world. Somebody has sent in a Fortis email, yeah, man. Wait, Sam. Hey, Raga, Fortis to the globe. How you associate yourself to a school that spells their names backways? Rabalak. Born that. The brave may fall but never yield. Big up Omar Thomas, we big up him school KC every time. When him say Fortis to the globe, but it's Calabar to the world. See, do you ever go to the phone line, top of the morning to you? Hello. Okay. All right. Good morning. Hello.
Boom bang.
Boom bang bang boom.
I have a mix up for you.
Yeah. Let me hear that call I louder.
Raga.
Yes.
I live in a Spanish town, you see?
Yeah.
And my baby father live at Portmore.
We who?
Me, my baby father, and my dad, my children, them.
All right.
And him have a niece live at Spanish town.
Yeah.
And it happened that me and him, they fall out.
Mm-hmm.
And him leave and come. Then get dead against the niece. She say she have a one room.
Yeah.
And him say ma come.
Yeah.
So I have a son for him. So him always, him not leave out him son. Him ever come visit and take him son come spend weekend.
Yeah.
Anyway, now him come and say I must move and come live with him. So
Yeah.
come join him.
Yeah.
When I come now, the niece I charge him 13,000 for the. She say 13,000 for the rent.
Yeah.
So my baby father for pay 8, so she pay the rest.
Okay.
Anyway, me said to him, said, oh, you feel pay so much money, and she have 2 rooms and I pay that little bit of money. Anyway, him drop it and I give her 5.
Yeah.
Me and the girl used to talk in a rag about one she work at one hardware. I dopey me call her.
You call her dopey?
Yeah, cause up at the hardware, she work at hardware up to where you got the duff card, so she look like the dopey. So anyway, Raga, she
go on talk, yeah.
Anyway, Raga, she me and I used to say hello. So one morning she go to the gate and me a wash. Me live near the road, so vehicle pass.
Yeah.
So me never hear her no. From that, she claimed to say it's like me did hear her, but me no answer.
Yeah.
So a morning time now she stop call to me, so me no worry myself, cause I match me ban, and if you know in me no in you.
All right, you know.
Anyway, you know, Raga, she daddy and she a perplex. Me be a father for the rent. Every month come we always pay the light bill in a one.
Yeah.
So the light bill a come big, and when him give her the money, she a balance.
Okay.
So them come cut the light about 3 times consecutive time. Then cut the light pan way.
Because she a cut the money.
She a balance.
After she get the whole of the money, she a leave a balance there.
So you know what she do, Raga?
Yeah.
She, get one man come give her own meter. So the Sunday me in here tidy up and me hear the man a come run the meter. Raga, you know me a get a girl, you know, me keep my furniture them shine. You can see your face through them in a Raga.
Bop, bop.
And me a polish my furniture them, and this man a come in to come beat out while to put in meter. Raga bless him, me see. I bless him the Sunday morning.
Oh, you bless him. Oh, you give it
Raga,
to him.
me not tell you over the year, but me bless the two of them right and
all right. You just talk up the things to them. You give them the things them.
Father come and me a tell him, and so she give her own meter, and Raga from we have our own meter, we pay up our light bill straight and full.
Zin.
Raga we have the water now and then come cut the water. From we come here, so the water bill come feel 50,000 Raga. What? And when my son go take the bill out of the place, she always tell him to throw it away. And then come cut the water. Anyway, she start bridge back the water now at daytime, and evening time when she come from work, a morning time, she lock it off when she go away. So me I get miserable now, cause me I say, you know, water is life and them something there.
Yeah.
And me I tell her, say, for this some get her she not, she have to run a long time.
Is it?
So she put it on back straight now. She got Cuba Raga, go look about her eye. And she cut, when she go where she not even, cause my dear father, she call him Uncle Raga.
Yeah.
And she got Cuba go look about her eye. When she come, she go about for month and hard Raga.
Yeah.
So him never get figure the rent, cause she a collect the rent, but she a pay rent too. And get to somebody else. So when she got Cuba no Raga and come back, here where she go, that time we have a piece of rain in a Raga like one storm did pass.
Yeah.
Here where she go come in a dark glasses, ask him, how was the weather? Me say, my dear father, God bless her, see. She says she a Christian in a Raga. Some Sunday she dress up in a green skirt and white blouse, but she got church. But Raga, she evil.
For real.
Anyway, Raga, she dead there, and she say a 13 for the rent in a Raga.
Yeah.
After that, no Raga, me I tell you, say Raga. When me I always I tell my dear father, say, no man, something or something, cause you see, one old man used to come collect the rent in a Raga.
Yeah.
And my baby father said to him, say, me can tell you something. what you fi make when me see you on road, me can't say hi to you, cause she and him plot now, you know, Raga rob we know. And the old man I say at 13. Anyway, me don't know if our son go take out a receipt out of the drawer and go drop it in the yard. My baby father find it, cause I get the receipt from the lady and I write we bogus receipt with the 13 in a Raga.
Oh, Zin?
Yes.
So how much was for the rent?
At 10 Raga.
How what you say?
Yes, and me I said to my baby father, say, you must, cause when the woman come for collect rent, she always a go round with the woman a come round and you know like she no want nothing come out a light Raga, cause she knows that she a rob way.
Oh, Zin?
Yeah, anyway, a long time me I tell baby father say, go on, go ask the lady or so, go to the lady and find out.
Go to the long lady straight up and get the full 100 pound the cost for the rent.
Morning.
What? Saturday we just gone here?
Raga, in front of one 7-day church, Raga, you know, say people come out of that church. And me live beside some Christian people, Raga.
Which area? And I tell you on the road, which area?
Featherbed Lane, Raga.
Featherbed Lane, okay,
yes,
Spanish, yeah.
Say, Raga, she out the door a wash. I wait for the door open for ask the rent. Anyway, Raga, my baby father too, she did go Cuba, but baby father never appear for 2 months.
Yeah.
So, you know, that the rent them are all on that cause she now regulate the water give we have to use on and off water.
Then?
So, in PR for January month, February month, you don't know what the girl do, Raga?
What she do?
Sat the morning in front of my door as my baby father step on his step, here to my daughter. Tell what have you to send the 3-month rent come. Him send 5,000 go give her Raga. And she not accept it in a Raga before she go on with the 5,000 because she knows she a thief in a Raga. You know me door, turn up at the door where you see you tie man, and you work at such and such a place that 2 people don't know how you tan, and you live it, you can't go get $5,000 rent, and Raga, she go on and do.
So we check you, just say you tie your uncle.
No, not really, no, Raga. She say him a tie to him, we have tiger work.
Him a tie.
Up the man.
Yeah.
I want to pay the rent, which in she rob him, Raga. So she put on a piece of excitement, go on the veranda, people are listen, Raga. Raga, I see him for come out of the house, and me and him a go market, go buy up now, Raga.
Yeah.
Me see him for come out of the house, hear me to my daughter. The people them over there say, look. Raga, when me do come out of the house, now she go in, I will go in and come back.
Yeah.
Me only, when we come back from town, my father said to me, say, come, we go up at the lady. That's the lady we collect the rent.
Yeah.
And when we got there, so no Raga, we find out she $10,000 a month. The girl up here and for she swing low Raga. She dip on top of her vice and she don't pay the lady for January, February month, Raga.
That the time when I don't pay that.
We don't pay
she that already and she not pay the 10,000.
Reggae people.
And she done not tell her Mixup and Blenda, boy.